Okay. Uh, Good evening, football fans. How we doing? Welcome to Thursday Night Gridiron Week 5. Well, it's Week 5 already. That went fast. And today we got a NFC West matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams of St. Louis. I'm Bill Corpus, Chris B. Murphy for Sports Insanity Network, always joined by Danny Boy Reginald and Mike the Pun Master Rifkin. Gentlemen, how we doing this evening?
Doing well. How are you guys?
Good. Danny Boy, how you doing, pal?
Um, I'm I'm sad because the Jets are 0-4. That's
Listen, I do want to say this, Dan. I didn't kick any salt, put any salt in your wound. I didn't say nothing to you.
yeah. I know I know you wouldn't. Um, but yeah, it was a tough one. So another week, we had talked about two good teams, and then I have to suffer watching my own team on
Hey,
Sunday.
Bill's kind of got to suffer too. His team's not
No,
great.
because his team has a stud young quarterback,
that
and
actually won this week.
And look, I don't know how long this is gonna last. It could just be that one week where he does all the great things and they drop back to
Hey, we
reality.
got New Orleans this week, so we should, keyword should, win that.
Exactly. So in any case, but other than that, we had a good matchup. Rams, Niners.
To think this was the NFC Championship game just a few years ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And now look where we are.
Yeah, man. But they're back at it. They're back at the top of their conference, top of their division. It's quite wild.
By the way, if you look at the whole status of the NFC West, there's not a bad team in the division. Like even the Cardinals are 2-2, and they've lost two games by 4 points. Like
Exactly.
it's insane. They're 4 points away from being undefeated. The Cardinals. I'm sorry, Bill. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah, tonight we got the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams of St. Louis of Los Angeles. So we're going to start with, the 49ers. Last week they lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars 26-21. Brock Purdy, who is out, we'll get more to that in a minute, went 22 for 38, 309 yards, two touchdowns, two interceptions. McCaffrey went for six receptions, 92 yards, one touchdown. And Jake Tongas went for three receptions, 58 yards, one touchdown. And the injury bug has hit San Francisco.
Again,
Again, Brock Purdy, he's out with toe injury. Joe Kittle, hamstring. Nick Bosa, knee. Ryan Person, Juan Jennings, Jordan Watkins, CJ West. Dude, it's like half the team is freaking injured.
this is what happened to them last year. They became the walking wounded, and again, need guys to step up. But the most important guy there is still the most important guy. That's Christian McCaffrey. So for the offense, defensively, it's Fred Warner. But I don't know how this happened 2 years in a row with all of these injuries. Like usually it's 1 year and then you bounce back. Not this year.
I mean, is it the conditioning? Is it the training staff? Is it the players just not taking care of themselves? Like, well, what? Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the turf. We can just keep blaming the turfs. You know. Now I forget whether in Santa Clara they play on grass or turf, but whatever the case is. Um, but in any case,
Is it turf now?
it's wild though. It's wild how many injuries this team has. And it's not just any injury. These are big time players from their team. This is not um just a small injury from one. guy that could contribute, but is not a big part of their offense or defense. They lost Bosa for the year. That's a massive, massive blow to their defense.
No, yeah, that is a huge, huge blow to the defense. And there was a picture I saw recently. It was this NFL meme. It had a picture of Nick Bosa, if we remember last year after a Sunday night game. He put on the MAGA hat, and there was controversy. We won't get into that, but there was a meme that said the 49ers have been below 500 since this picture was taken.
That's funny.
Sort of like a parody of the infamous boat photo of the Giants.
Oh, the boat picture.
The
Oh,
boat picture. God, I freaking hate that picture. But they
where's
actually won a
O'Neal?
playoff game since then, so we could burn the
Exactly.
picture.
So it's not as drastic as you think it is.
Where's
With the boat
Odell
picture.
when you need him?
But no, it's absolutely that team is scary. Like the team is scary right now in the way that the team is all beat
Oh,
up. Hey, our fearless leader,
oh,
the president, Lawrence
boo.
Pac-Man Lang is here.
When we tell you to show up, you show up on time, man.
Yeah, come
Well,
on,
listen.
man.
Well, you just insulted Mama Patch then. I'm just gonna leave now.
Ouch.
I tried to
We love you,
insult
Mama
you.
Patch. You're great.
Had to have dinner with Mama Patch first.
Okay, Mama Patch comes first. Hi, Mama.
You're lucky you got a good excuse. So I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, we have to be nice, or else he's gonna unleash Mama Patch on us, or you, Patch.
All
You
right.
can all go to Mama Lang boot camp anytime.
I'm busy. Okay, anyway. Um. Anyway. Um. What was I saying?
We were on the injuries, Bill.
Oh yeah. So the injuries. The Niners are in deep shit right now. They're in deep doo doo.
But despite that, they've actually played fair. I mean, look, they're not playing the greatest teams on the planet, but they've actually held it their own for
Yeah.
the time being. So it's not like they're in massive trouble yet. Of course, that could change throughout the course of the season when they face more of the NFC. And I'm just being real, like that's gonna hurt them more when we get to that. Purdy's playing. That's good news.
Purdy's
Um,
not playing tonight.
oh, he's not playing. Oh, I
He's
thought he
No,
not
was.
he's
playing.
not. Mac Jones is coming in.
Mac Jones.
Well, I thought he was getting better. That's what the reports were saying.
So I think this had more to do with the short week than anything else.
Okay. So I completely missed that. But point is that he's gonna be fine eventually, right? So that's gonna help. But when they get to the rest of the competition, the NFC, this NFC is pretty strong. It's gonna be really tough for them, with the players that they lost.
Oh, absolutely.
And a guy who's been key for them, though, is Dan's good buddy, Robert Saleh. This defense has played really well despite some of the injuries.
Yeah, but I mean, look,
I mean,
we
look.
knew Sal was a great defensive coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the defense, like in the first 2 weeks alone, he tied for seventh in scoring defenses with 17 points per game allowed, and defensive expected points added 3.21 and eighth in defensive efficiency, 63.71 in yards allowed per game, 3 takeaways, and they're tied for seventh. And
after this game, they get a game with the Bucks next week, so that should be a fun game. If everyone's out, if they can get some guys back. But
that's the key.
agreed.
That's the key.
I was gonna say they get back-to-back home games, but that is not true because they gotta go to Tampa. But they are 2-0 in the division entering tonight, so you got to give them that.
Yes, they are. They are 2-0.
Yeah.
And so but anyway, yeah, they're 2-0 in the division, And I'm sorry, Jones has had two good games playing there. Hey, Mike, he's really keeping up with the Joneses, isn't he?
Dude, I still can't believe Robert Kraft gave up the guy who came up with Kraft macaroni and cheese. I can't believe that because we had Kraft and Mac together. All the Patriots need was a guy named Cheese, and we would have had Kraft mac and cheese.
You're still upset about that, aren't you, Rick?
Very upset by that.
Are you going
Those
to be?
are those are husky guy problems.
Damn right it is.
They're husky guy problems.
I'm trying to be polite. I wasn't going to say fat guy problems.
Patch,
No.
everyone needs a little FGP in their life.
All right, so let's flip the ball over to Los Angeles. The Rams, who last week and who the Rams last week,
They beat your
hold
boy
on.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, they beat the Colts 27-20. Tutu Atwell made an late 88-yard pass, and they ended up beating the Colts. Matt Stafford went 29-41, 375 yards and 3 touchdowns.
At his
And
age, he is still so good.
I know, right? Should have listened to my friend's 2-year-old son who told me to pick Stafford in fantasy. But Puka Nacua, 13 receptions, 170 yards, 1 touchdown. Tutu Atwell, 1 reception, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Devontae Adams, 4 receptions, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. So, are the Rams the biggest threat to Philly right now?
That shouldn't matter right now. What matters right now is stay on top of this West because you can catch Philly later. The West is important
Oh, it's
because
very important.
everything else across the NFC is pretty strong. So if they hold their own in the West, they can compete with Philly. They had a good game against them. It's a shame that it ended the way it did with the block field goal and all that stuff. But right now, the bigger focus right now, how do they handle this division? They got a big division matchup tonight. How do they handle this division? So if I'm the Rams, I wouldn't be worried about that stuff.
Well, I mean, they did just take Philly to the limit, too. Should have won that game, but that's a whole nother conversation. It's either them or Detroit who's the biggest threat to Philly at the moment. Because right now, nobody's stopping the Lions' offense.
I would say probably Detroit would be the biggest threat, but I would not count the Rams out right now.
Dude, this team is loaded. They've got a great trio of receivers. They've got this young defense that is stupid good, but is extremely young. And they've got a great head coach.
Yeah.
There's nothing they do not have. Actually, there is. They don't get rain in Los Angeles.
Is that really a thing?
I don't think it rains much there.
No, it really doesn't. I don't think it does.
Yeah. Shout out Blind Melon on no rain.
Now,
But
the
classic.
duo of Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. The Puka Nacua has 500 reception yards so far, 503 reception yards, 42 receptions, 1 receiving touchdown. Devontae Adams has 269 reception yards, 17 receptions, and 3 receiving touchdowns. Are they the best wide receiving duo in the NFL? If not, who is?
Oof.
It's tough. They're up there for sure. Definitely top 5. Look, we all know Nakua can make big plays. Devontae's done it for so many years. And they're both good. They're good locker room guys too. They're very strong, passionate about the quarterback as well. Well, how can you not be? Stafford is incredible. And they have good chemistry. And that's why it works out. And I think the way that this roster makeup has been, it's a solid job by the Rams to have this roster construction be as impeccable and great as it is for them to go out and be winners.
I actually think they might be the best at this moment, mainly because right now I would usually say like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. I mean like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
I mean,
But
before
I
injuries
really would
happened.
have said that, but things have been really quiet lately. Burrow's out, Brown's been kind of meh.
I mean, before injuries, I would have thrown Tariq Hill and Waddle out there.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I right now would. What about Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, Minnesota?
You need
You
a
also got to
quarterback
talk
to
about
throw.
You got to talk about Bill, your favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are both.
No, those are pretty. That's a pretty good duo right there. That with Jalen Hurts, they are a monster. They are a beast there.
Yes, I think Adams and Naku, they're there, but I'd
I
probably
mean,
put them in the top five.
it's a wide receiver tight end combo, but you could throw Romeo Dobbs and Tucker Kraft in there too.
If you get Matthew Golden going, that'd be nice.
Be golden if we can
Or if
get
you get
Golden
Christian
going.
Watson back ever,
True.
you know. I mean, Baltimore, you got Zay. Well, Bateman's always hurt, but Zay Flowers and D Hop.
You could throw Mark
There's
Andrews
a
in there
lot.
too.
Mark Andrews is still there too. Shout
But
out.
I would say Adams and Nakua are up there.
Yeah. They're definitely in the conversation.
I would say Adams and Nakua are up there. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna say yes, they are probably one of the best duos in the NFL. Now, what do we think about this young defense?
So good. Jared Verse, Byron Young. The corners are good. Chris Shula has done a really nice job with this group. And ironically enough, they do all of this without Aaron Donald now.
Yeah. The defensive line, they know how to put a lot of pressure on opposing offenses. Obviously, you have shut down corners left and right. They do a very nice job at really, really organizing their game plan. Um, and it's worked out for them so far. They're winning games. That's the big thing. Um, kind of wish they don't give up near 30 points like some of the games they have. But it's not like egregious. Like they know how to shut down the make big plays when they have to.
Yes, they make plays when they have to. Yeah, they make the big plays when they have to. And the defense thus far, yeah, I'll tell you in a second. They've only, I don't think they have not given up more than 30 points in games. So, okay, no, wait. One game they gave up more than 30 points, and that was the Philly game.
And even that, Philly scored that last touchdown off a blocked field goal.
Yeah, so
That's
that was more,
true.
which is more of like a special teams type
It's a
of,
special teams play.
yeah.
Yeah, but when it comes to offenses, because that was a special teams thing, this team has been absolutely scary. Their young defense has been absolutely scary.
And they've used all their draft capital on that defense. And it shows. They don't
Oh,
pick
absolutely.
they don't pick much at the top, but they make those picks count.
Okay. Um, yeah, but no, I think this team their defense is strong. Their defense is strong, and then I think they're gonna I think they're gonna give this Niners offense that's already depleted a run for their money tonight.
Yeah, they're going to load 8, 9 up in the box and dare Mac Jones to beat them.
That should be interesting. Okay, so guys, what's your X factors for tonight? Let's start with the Patch Man.
I mean, if we're looking at the Niners, Mac Jones just needs to get it going early. Get going early, start putting points up on the board. Stafford too. Stafford just needs to establish early with the passing game and then let it go to the run game when you're down near the 10 and the 5 and into the end zone. Execute your run game.
Reggie.
Continue to feed the receivers and allow your defense to make big plays.
Rifty.
And then I'm going to say Brian Robinson, Dan's former buddy with the Commanders. They're going to try to limit McCaffrey. Use the big body of Brian Robinson a little bit more.
Who's going to be your... Okay, my X factors is for San Fran, I'd say it's got to be McCaffrey. Because your receiving team is depleted. Purdy's out. What's his name? McCaffrey is going to be your real weapon tonight. And I think for the Rams is going to be stop McCaffrey. Is you got to contain Christian McCaffrey, and also you got to hit Nakua and Adams too. Okay, well that is our show for today. I'd like to thank Mike the Pun Master Rifkin, Danny Boy Reginald, and a surprise appearance by Lawrence Patchman Lang.
Hey.
If you want, we are always sponsored by our good friends at the Dugout at Millwood. If you want to know more, go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blogs, our history, everything on there. Check out our podcast, available on all platforms. Check us out here on YouTube, in which we have this Sunday Sideline Report, Batter Up, the Tuesday night NFL recap show, which we got to find that we got to get a name for that, Mike. Get on that. And many more. And also don't forget the Mothership Pod, SIP, which will be on tomorrow. So
They'll be on the mothership?
yeah, we'll probably be on the Mothership.
All right, cool.
All right. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. I picked the Rams, by the way. I don't know what y'all picked.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Okay, what are our picks for tonight?
Yeah.
Rams.
Patchman?
Oh,
Patch.
sharpen them horns. Let's go Rams.
Okay.
All right, Reg.
I already said it. Rams.
Okay, I'm going with the Rams as well.
All right, cool.
For all of us here, we appreciate you. We love you. For everyone here, I'm Bill Corpus, Crispy Murphy. Stay safe and take care.
Bye.